Today we're going to unbox, assemble, and review the Karcher 2.19 model electric pressure washer, purchased on QVC. I don't know what the price was because I didn't purchase it. There is one in the box for sale on eBay for $135 plus shipping, so I imagine it was somewhere near that. So let's see what's in the box. This is a compact unit. The box only measures 9 by 12 by 15 and a half. That's a fairly small container for 1600 psi pressure washer. We removed the contents from the box, but before I opened it up I did a little research. This is a German-based company. I don't know yet where it was manufactured. So here's the base unit. It measures about 13.5 inches long minus the water spout on the end, about 10 inches high. Comes with the electrical cord attached with a good grounding plug on it. The pressure hose, which will attach right there in that little attachment nozzle there. 2 wand pieces and a trigger piece. The assembly instructions, operator's manual, and product registry. And a nice surprise was we had a little sticker in there from QVC that said this box was randomly opened to ensure quality. The first step in the guide shows attaching this detergent pickup line. Clear tubing here, but mine was already attached and it did get crimped here at the beginning and during packaging. I think it'll be alright. I normally don't use detergent when I pressure wash, but we can give that a shot later. Next we're going to screw on the pressure hose. Going to get that nut started with the camera in one hand. Nice thing about this, for storage you can detach it rather easily. Don't over tighten it. Don't need any tools. Now this next bit of instruction is a little bit vague because I couldn't even tell what part they were referring to, but you need a flathead screwdriver, and after I looked at it for a while, that belongs to the handle, and we're going to pull out this little slide here in order to connect the high pressure hose. And now that we have that moved out, we're going to slide the hose in until it clicks. I'm not getting a click here, people. I didn't have that tab anywhere near out far enough. I just pulled on with my fingers. It's in there rather loose and it actually fell out onto the floor. So now I should be able to push the hose in and then push on this tab to get the click. And that's what we did. We got our click. The tab has to be out about 1/2 inch clear of the space where the hose is going to enter, and then you get the click once you have the hose the whole way in and you push in on this tab. That's what clicks it in place. It doesn't click when you push the hose in like originally thought, but it's just a pictograph, and this will drive you crazy. You can store the wand end that you're not going to use. You have this one that sprays a cone, and then this end that sprays, it's adjustable. You can get it down to a pinpoint spray or a fan spray, but this is a cone spray. It sprays about the shape of that cone there. If you're not using it, it stores nicely on the side of the unit. I like that. It's very compact. I have a 1600 psi sprayer in the garage that broke. Electric motor became disengaged from the pump and it sits there and whirls. So now we're going to put this wand on the end. It just slips in And I suppose you turn it once you get it in there. I just pushed it in and turned it a quarter turn clockwise. And it seems to be firmly attached. Well, now all our hoses except the garden hose are attached to the unit. We're going out to the driveway and gets jiggy with it. Once you straighten out the hose and the cord, this is really impressively has a really long reach for a compact unit. I'm going to pace it off. That paced off at 20 paces. I'm guessing probably 60 feet between the end of the electrical cord and the end of the wand. Wow. Now we're attaching our garden hose, and after pacing off the electrical connection and the pressure hose, I realized that the only limitation to your reach is going to be the length of your garden hose. If you have a 50-foot hose, you're not going any further than that away from the house or your attachment. Let's go turn the water. Whenever I turn the water on a pressure unit, I always vent the air out of it. Make sure there's water through the whole system so you don't start to pump up on air. You want it to be chewing on water. We don't know how noisy this is going to be, but I've already selected minimum for my pressure, and then we'll test it on high too. The on-off switch works in a clockwise manner. We're turning it on, and it stopped immediately because it reached pressure. That's a nice feature. It doesn't idle. My other one would sit there and idle, wouldn't shut itself off when it reached pressure. Now we're going to pull the trigger on minimum pressure. You could water your flowers with that. That just comes out pretty much in a natural flow. Now we're going to crank it up. This is midway in the pressure scale on the dial at the end. There's not very much kick to it. Now we're at max pressure. My opinion of the Karcher 2.19 1600 PSI is that you'll wish you had a little bit more, but it is very compact, very well put together, very easy to assemble, reasonably priced, and since this German is probably built to last a little bit longer than most, it'll get the job done. But you won't be peeling the paint off the side of your house with it. I'd say that's probably about 60% of what you would get in a car wash after putting your quarters in. Like I said, it's not real aggressive, but it'll get the job done. The compact Karcher electric pressure washer, model 2.19. It's your unconscious mechanic with a pressure washer test.